This is Get Lost and Go Local with Kelley Ferro, and this time I got really lost and went really local on the windy roads in central Puerto Rico en route to Hacienda San Pedro, a coffee plantation.
So I finally made it here at Hacienda San Pedro. I am so excited to be here. You have no idea. It took me 3 hours of driving Mario Kart style over crazy mountain roads, and now I found it. I was so relieved to see that sign, I almost cried. So here we are. I'm gonna go explore a plantation. I'm gonna see where the coffee beans grow, how they're roasted. I'm gonna meet the owner. It's been in his family for generations. So I'm so excited to take this tour. I love coffee, and I really could use one right now. Kind of hope they have something a little bit stronger than coffee in there too.
Hacienda San Pedro has been in Roberto Atienza's family for over 4 generations now, and this idyllic coffee plantation is located in the mountains of central Puerto Rico. And lucky for me, I was able to get an audience with the man himself.
Yes, my name is Roberto Atienza, and I am the owner of Hacienda San Pedro in Ayuya, Puerto Rico. My grandfather started in this farm about 80 years ago. I worked here for the last 35 years. Because our weather, our position and geographic position, and because our earth and everything make coffee different from all the coffee around the world. So we keep this method for all crop by crop, and and the result of the quality is very good. And so we have a dryer that maybe are near 100 years old, so the machinery doesn't change too much.
So Roberto and I hopped in the tractor to see how coffee grows into the important bean that it is. And one of his workers tagged along. The plantation covers the side of a mountain, and Roberto and his team keep a close eye on the plants, and they do all the picking and pruning by hand.
We have to come several times during the season because not all the coffee mature at the same time. So maybe we have to come to pick this first and this later. Maybe, I have to come to the same coffee plantation 4, 5, 6 times during the season.
Coffee grows best in the shade, so Roberto plants plantains and avocados to help protect the coffee from the sun. Since it was early in the season, most of the fruit were green or unripe. Only when the fruit is red is when it's ready to be plucked.
When it's mature, we have to pick when it's like this, red.
Okay.
And then in the coffee process, we remove the skin. We use this as a fertilizer. The coffee is sweet because this slimy surface around the coffee bean is very sweet. So we have to fermentate to separate this mucilage from the bean, and then we wash, and then it's ready for dry.
Hacienda San Pedro is an artisanal coffee that has a loyal fan base in Puerto Rico and worldwide. And I was very eager to try the stuff that Roberto spoke so passionately about. Would it be better than my usual cup of joe? So back at the cafe, Shirley made me a cup, fresh from their latest crop, a macchiato with just a splash of milk. It looked good, but how could it be that much different?
And now I finally get to try a delicious cup of coffee. I can't wait. It looks so good. Oh wow, that's the stuff. Oh my God, that is so good.
It was not only good, it was great.
In this generation, the coffee changed. The mind of the people about coffee changed a lot. Before Starbucks, maybe the coffee is only something for breakfast or something. After that, the coffee is have a good status on the society. The people see the coffee like something special. Puerto Rican coffee is the best coffee in the world. About 12 cup a day. By the way, I take a last cup of coffee before go to bed, and I sleep like a baby.
And now I'm heading back to San Juan to check out some other coffee shops. I want to see where the locals get their cup of coffee every morning. So let's go!
La Bombonera, an institution in Old San Juan, where coffee has sweet companions and is just as much about the experience as it is a drink.
Mallorca and coffee. That's what people come here for. And they're amazing, so you should have one. This place has been open since 1902, so it's 109 years old now. There's people here that have worked for 30, 40, 50 years. Mallorca is a sweet bread. It's actually called Mallorca because it comes from Palma de Mallorca in Spain. So it's just a sweet bread with sugar on top, and then if you want to toast it, you can just toast it with butter. A lot of people also have it with ham and cheese, and they just use it kind of like a sandwich. It's really good. They just have their coffee, their Mallorca, their pastries, and then they just stay for a little while, and they meet with their friends and they stay a little longer. So yeah, but a lot of locals come here. This is just the place to meet. One of the coffees that has always been used here is Jaucono because it's grown here and it's local and it's really good. We grind it here too, and then we use that really old machine. It's been here for over 80 years. I personally think that Puerto Rican coffee is real coffee. To me, American coffee is a little bit more watered down. Puerto Rican coffee is very dense and you can feel the body in it. Well, when I used to work here from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., I would just come in and I would drink about 10 cups of coffee daily. And I would just get home tired from a regular job. I would just go back to sleep and it would just not affect me at all. So I guess you get used to it.
So I'm so excited to enjoy one of the famous cups of coffee at La Bombonera, one of the oldest restaurants in Old San Juan. Cheers. Cheers. I can't wait. Oh my God, it's so good. Now this is the traditional way that a lot of locals here take it, right? Yes. Just with a little bit of milk. This is a cortadito?
Cortadito, yes.
Cortadito. And then to help wash that down, I have a lovely Mallorca. All that butter and powdered sugar, that looks delicious.
Give it a try.
Okay, I've been waiting for this. Oh my God, I've never had anything like that.
Yes, buen provecho.
That is good. So after all my coffee research all over the island, I have concluded that the best way to enjoy a cup of Puerto Rican coffee is on a lovely Puerto Rican beach.